Hello, West Michigan, and welcome to 8 West. It is a hot, steamy day. It's going to be a super hot week, and it's a holiday week.
I know a lot of people have taken this off, so it's nice weather to be chilling at the pool or at the lake or doing a lot of those fun things. There's actually an opportunity. The Grand Rapids pool's open.
This is the big day. Yes, July 2nd. Everybody's been counting down, and we had such a hot June. People are wondering, what if the weather switches and July is not quite as hot as June? Well, guess what? Hey, you're in great luck because the pools are going to be a great place to visit.
A hot 4th of July. We don't always get that, but it's, always a concern when you have so many people doing fireworks and, burning and a lot of explosions in the air.
And a lot of communities have burn bans in effect now. So, yeah, we do want to make you aware of the fact that the 3 Grand Rapids City pools open today at 12:30.
Woohoo! 12:30. So a lot of people scarfing down their lunch, heading to the pools. Briggs, MLK, and Richmond Park, okay? They will stay open through mid-August. Kids who are city residents, you can swim for $1, adults for $2 if you're a city resident. But if you're not a city resident, you can't go to the pools. It's going to cost you $4 to go for a swim. And so we're going to have the hours posted just so you know at woodtv.com and can get out there and cool yourself off because looking at your forecast, Terri, we are going to need it this week.
It's going to be super hot. Heat index values starting Wednesday, Thursday, Friday as the humidity starts to build 105 to 110 degrees. So,
goodness.
Yeah, it's going to be super hot. Speaking of hot stuff, I was in Hastings for part of the weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Hot stuff, Hastings.
Very, very hot. It must have been a million degrees there. Not quite a million.
Okay, so why were you in Hastings?
Because it was the Gus Macker. All these 3-on-3 tournaments, the Gus Mackers are fabulous. So Jen and her team had a chance to play in the Dream Court. There's Jen there with
How'd they do?
ponytail. They won the whole championship.
I believe it. This team is like the dream team of young girls.
Well, the funny thing is these are girls that she's actually just kind of gotten to know a little bit, but I took kind of a panoramic of the video because you can see this is what they do in the Mackers. They actually make the basketball courts right on the city streets.
So cool.
And so this was actually right behind the courthouse. For those of you familiar with Hastings, it was at the corner there. The Dream Court was at the corner of Church and Court, and there you go. So anyway, it was a whole lot of fun. Jen and her friends had a former teammate of hers, and then 2 girls that she's just kind of gotten to be buddies with because they play basketball on Nikki's team. So anyway, so it was a whole lot of fun. And last year at her Gus Macker in South Haven, they got 2nd place, and so she was really excited about having the championship Gus Macker trophy because every participant who wins gets to take their own trophy home, and they're shaped like the Macker guy. They do such a nice job with these Gus Macker tournaments.
It's really neat. Now, there are other Macker tournaments. If people see this and they say, I've never done this, or I need to know, they can pretty much go online and find another Macker.
And find a Macker. And the one in South Haven that previously had been on the city streets, they've actually moved it this year to the beach. So sort of like the Macker they do in Ludington is right on the beach.
So you can take a dip in between games.
Oh, yeah, a lot of fun. Nice. Kind of get a little bit of a refreshing breeze. Jen's busy the next couple weekends, but she's going to do the Macker in Belding, which is where it all started. The first weekend in August. So yeah, a whole lot of fun.
That's a lot of fun. Well, I was cooling off this weekend in an untraditional place.
Really?
And I was telling every people last week, I'm really proud. I went camping.
You did not. Rachel.
I know.
Hey, congratulations. Was it in your backyard?
No. Well, it was camping kind of for me. We actually, when I told our coworkers that I was going camping, they said, you're staying in a tent? Because I'm not really a real campy. I'm more of a cottagey type.
See, her version of camping is a 3-star hotel instead of a 5-star hotel. That's really roughing it for Rachel, just so you know.
We went up north. That's why I felt. But we stayed at my brother-in-law's cottage.
Oh, yeah, that's
And we have a
nice.
place out in Grand Haven. And so this was a little bit more rough because we went to Irons, Michigan. Nice. And I haven't been to Irons since shortly after I met my husband. We must have been engaged or something.
Okay.
His family has property and has been going up there for decades. And so I was really excited. I went up with him. This is, over 10 years ago. And I said, okay, we got there. I said, what are we going to do first? Are we going to go antiquing? Are we going to do this? He's like, there's nothing up here, Rachel. So that was my last. We had not been in over 10 years gone up. I tend to go over to the lakeshore, the boating, the boardwalk, the ice cream, lots of action. But it was really good to go up north where there's not a lot. I couldn't even get phone signal. Couldn't get anything, on your computer. I did have moments where I was like, okay, what do I do next?
You're really disconnected.
Right, but my life has slowed down a lot, as many people can relate, with young kids. And so we did some really fun things. I brought some pictures. Went salamander hunting. You see right there? Big, fat salamanders. Of course, they're out in the woods there. It's
is that you holding
buggy.
it, or is that Bryce holding it?
Are you kidding me? No way. That was my sister-in-law.
Oh, okay.
So it was a real great chance to hang out with a lot of family. My in-laws, all of them were up there.
Oh, look at
Here's
this.
some fishing with Dad and Coco at the end of the dock.
So
they did
cute.
fishing, we did boating, we did all kinds of great things, a lot of swimming. We even did, caught me in a moment here, s'mores.
Oh, God. Rachel, what a week moment.
Marshmallows, yeah.
That's so good.
Graham crackers. We did them. We roasted the marshmallows over the fire. So this is a real big for me because when I go to my cottage, I mean, it's in Grand Haven.
Yeah.
It's not like the woods or anything like that. It's adventurous. We go to the beach and do that stuff. So it was so fun. And I know a lot of people are going to be doing that very thing this week. A lot of days off.
Oh, yeah.
Over the holiday and in the week to come. So it was kind of fun to get to do a little bit of that outdoorsy thing. We just kind of lay around in the hammock,
sit back and
have
relax.
some fun, play games.
We have a really talented country music band coming up, and that picture of Bryce and Coco at the end of the dock, I thought that could be in a country music video. So maybe if those guys ever end up making a video, they can take that picture. But those are just the precious moments and memories.
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
No TV all weekend. It was just chilling out and having fun.
No Vitamix, no green smoothie shake.
No Vitamix, no anything. Though we did fill up our vehicle, and I'm like, we brought the kitchen sink up here, but it is kind of nice to have some of those things, some of those luxuries. And so we made it back last night. It wasn't too bad with the traffic, but I know there will be a lot of people out and about, so please be careful if you're going. But above all, have fun. We're going to be here all week except 4th of July. We have a best of show for 8 West.
Yeah, that's right. And I'll be here all week keeping an eye on the weather. Speaking of weather, it's been so dry and so hot around here. The mosquito population is lower than typical. So I don't know if you've noticed, but the mosquitoes have not been quite as bad. But what's up? Ticks. So if you're heading out camping or doing any kind of outdoor activities, keep in mind that you want to make sure you're prepared and protected from the ticks.
You did have a tick sighting. My sister-in-law.
Oh,
actually.
Yeah, scary stuff.
With all of us up there, only one person, but yeah, definitely watch out for that.
All right. Well, Rachel, I know that you love fashion, right? And you've taught me several things about fashion since starting 8 West today. I actually think we're going to be introducing you to some new concept, things people have never seen before.
Yep. Dresses made entirely of paper and a lot of other things. A man named Matthew Richmond is the mastermind behind some elaborate and just amazing looking dresses that really look more like works of art. He's in our studio with models today.
All right. Plus something, of course, I love. We talked about a little bit earlier, the sound of country music. We're introducing you to the Brian Randall Band. They're from Coloma. They have 2 performances coming up this week, and today they are going to be kicking us off with a musical Monday treat.
That's a wonderful way to start the week.
I think
especially
so.
a holiday week.
Oh, yeah.
And when it comes to water, there are so many choices out there, from bottled spring water to the very popular vitamin water.
Well, you may not know what really you want to choose, so today we're going to help you make sense out of all the choices out there. Fantastic. All right.
Okay, lots of water this week.